This is the practice guide to the bass from the Northland. It's the last piece in the 7th period solo packet. Because it's the last piece and one of the most difficult pieces, I'm not going to be giving a whole lot of detailed explanation, as this piece is designed for students that want to go above and beyond. Because of that, I would like you on your own time to figure out the details behind it. I will explain some of the fingerings that are not marked in the part, but by this point, if you are choosing this as your solo, you should be comfortable with shifting from first to second position many times without having it marked for every finger. So I'm going to play through from beginning to letter A. The piece is rather slowly, so it's not supposed to be very fast, and it starts with a quarter note pickup, unlike Happy Farmer, which starts with an 8th note pickup. Here's how it sounds with the count off. 1, 2, 3. Again, what I don't want to see is something like this, where there's lots of open G's. Because the open G tends to stick out. For those that are working on vibrato, it will also allow you to add some vibrato motion on your 4th finger G's as well. So almost every instance in this, when you have G to F sharp, will always be 2nd finger to 4th finger. And then shifting back, 2nd finger F sharp to 1st finger E. Okay, I'm going to start from letter A and play all the way through till the end of the line. So here's letter A. 1, 2, 3, 4. And notice that I did get slower at the end because it says slower above those 5 notes in the last measure, measure number 12. Notice the 2 parallel lines kind of looks like 2 backslashes. That's a caesura. Caesura in music means to stop. So it's like a fermata but for rests. It's called, one of the nicknames is railroad tracks, because what you do at a railroad tracks, if you see a train, you stop. So we stop completely right after that B before the caesura is marked. Fingerings from letter A to the caesura, I start in first position on B, then I shift B to C natural, 3rd position, 1st finger. This is the only B in the sequence that I play in 1st position. 1st position, shift, 3rd, then I shift back to 1st finger B. It's a very slight shift to that upper 2nd position. The rest of the B's in this section are going to be with 1st finger. The rest of the C's in this section are going to be shifting to 1st finger, 3rd position, and the rest of the D's are going to be 4th finger, 3rd position. I'm going to play through this section again now that you have an understanding of the fingerings, starting from letter A. Then I pause, and then this is just like the beginning. So some of the notes are different, but it's similar to the beginning. Again, watching for shifting to avoid your open G string. So I'm going to play measure 13 and 14 again so you can watch the fingerings carefully. If you choose this solo, you should be marking these fingerings in your part. Okay, now going from measure 15, I shift up after the B. So I play the B at measure 15 in 1st position. Then I shift up to 2nd position. The the lower second position. So now my fourth finger is on C, my second finger is on B. If I were to use my first finger, it would be on B flat. That makes it the lower second position. So here's measure 15 and 16. So starting in first, then fourth finger, just for that one C, and then you're back to first position. Letter B, second, open E string and second finger Gs. Notice that it says faster, so this section should be a little bit faster. Here's letter B. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from B to C, we start in first position. Measure 19, first note, first position. Shift to third position, fourth finger D, first finger C. Then we're going to do that same backward shift, going from C to B. So that my B finger, my first finger is on B. Okay, from 21, I use second finger C, cross over, first finger F sharp, shift back and cross, first position, measure 22. So here's 21, upper second to first, upper, second, first. Then I shift up at 23 to second position, the lower second position. Last two notes of measure 24, I go back into first position. Starting from letter C, the first part of this section, 25, 26, 27, and 28 are the exact same as from letter B, measure 18, 19, and 20. So do the same fingerings there. I'm going to start from measure 29. This is in third position, first finger on C. So notice that I start in first position, then I shift back on the B to, starting in third position, and then I shift back on the B to first position. Third position, shift back to first, then measure 30 is in first position. I have to put a little break here because I'm going from a first finger to a first finger. Measure 31 is also first finger. Down, up. Same fingering as 29, but different bowing. So here's these four measures again, starting 29, 30, 31, and 32. Okay, letter D, your bowing is slur separate, but with staccato dots. So if I do the bowing without any fingerings, it sounds like this. So I pinch with my first finger on all of these separate notes. Okay, I'm going to play from letter D, going through measure 37, so this whole line, starting from measure 33, letter D. Third position. Second to the last note in 35 should have been open A. I played B. That's my mistake. But starting from 33, third position, slur, and then I go back to first position on the B. First position, measure 34 in the open G. I shift to second position, 2, 4, 2, shift back to first position, then the rest of it is in first. Okay, and in this whole section there are no bow lifts. So here this section is again, and I'll keep going. From 33, letter D. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. E. Then E is the same as the beginning. It says gradually slower at 37. I would actually move this to measure 41 so that you only have 2 measures to go gradually slower. Then E is the same speed as the beginning. Okay, going forward, this is all the same. F is the same as letter A. Then you get to the caesura again, and it's the same. Letter G is slightly different. So I'm going to play through letter G. This is, for the most part, almost all in first position. Letter G. There's a fermata at the end, so you should hold that note for quite long. Okay, that's from the Northland.